Welcome back to another vlog. I feel so naked without my lipstick. I recently had my makeup done by somebody else and they didn't do my over painting or whatever you say, overlining, and I just feel like I look like I'm ill, or are my lips blue? I don't know. I just don't look well. Anyway, I'm about to go into the city. I have an appointment and then I'm meeting my mom. The girls, we haven't been able to just organize a day together shooting, so I'm just a little bit behind on street style looks, and a lot of the looks that I've styled at home in my kind of prep for street style I've really liked, so this is one of them. I actually haven't worn my new dish blazer out, so I thought I would wear it today since it's blue skies and it's feeling springy and fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and we will probably just grab a coffee and then I'll come home and continue work from home. So I thought I'd bring you along. I also have a day this week where I'm shooting in a space in the city that might be fun to bring you along for as well. So anyway, let's get into this vlog. By the way, I got my nails done this week and I am so obsessed. The only thing about this color is that it's called ketchup, which really put me off, but I got this half moon at the bottom. It's like a reverse French, I would say, but I am so obsessed. For people who ask me where I get my nails done, I go to Dillon Bradshaw in the city centre, and it's just super handy because you can pop in while you're doing errands or whatever. And Marlena is just the best. You'll give her a photo and she'll just slay. Okay, this is actually very similar to a Roy Hay shirt that was recently on sale, and it was like a red pinstripe. I'm loving this really subtle blue pinstripe. This I think is €69, and I just love a good white shirt with a pinstripe. And then there is this matching set, which I really like. I love the color of it. It's like this sage, very light sage green, but I love a matching set because you can always mix and match, but it's like when you're stuck to wear something, problem resolved, and it's a 2-in-1 purchase. So I love this. I actually have this in my basket, this pink cardigan. I am a big fan of Marks & Spencer's knitwear. It's so soft. I think this might be a little bit too bubblegummy pink, but it's still so cute. So I think it was Monique that recently shared the Row trench that's just come out, and I feel like this is so similar to it. This is $299 and I'm trying on in a UK 12, but I think I would go up again. Oh my god, guys, so I have just found, I don't know if you know the brand Le Monde Barrel. And I do these flats, and I actually have loads of them saved on my Vestiaire account. I've just tried on the 5, which are too big. So they're Marks & Spencer's, and they are $65. It's pretty slim. But is the 4 too small? See them? Yeah. I am obsessed.
Can't see you.
No, it's for YouTube. I got. Okay, not only them, but these Miu Miu-esque. I am obsessed.
Do you have the app?
Okay, so I am back home and that was just such a nice day. My mom is just a Trojan. She's so patient with me with taking photos. I got 2 looks done, and actually sometimes when you're preparing looks for street style photos, you'll go in and sometimes it's a hit or miss, like anything. Like you'll wear an outfit and you think you like it and then you leave the house and you're like, oh, actually I don't know about this. But anyway, both of the outfits I felt just really confident in myself in, so I love when that happens because there's 2 outfits for the bank where I can withdraw at any time and rewear, which is great. And all of the outfits as well were wearing, like, I just love re-wearing old pieces from my closet. The trousers in one of the outfits was my Jerf Avenue pants that I've had for, I'm gonna say 3 years. I think I got them before Lisbon, and I just love the whole matching set. I recently saw that she's bringing out a checkered blazer. I wonder if I have the screenshot. I'll add it in here, but I asked her if it was Jerf Avenue and she was like, yeah, it's coming soon. And I would definitely recommend Jerf Avenue. The quality of all of their stuff I love. But anyway, I just did a bit more work when I came home there. Shot some videos for socials with my new shoes, which I am so obsessed with, guys. I just did a little styling video quickly. I love just seeing when I buy something new, just to make sure that I love them and that it wasn't like an impulse purchase. That they would go with outfits and I was excited to wear them with things, and they just made every outfit pop. I'll put some photos here, but Anna, the edit, you know that I'm addicted to her videos at the moment on YouTube. She has these totem slides, or not slides, yeah, kind of slides. They're not ballet flats, they're more moccasin ballet flats, and they're leopard print. I've kind of been eyeing them up. They're actually on sale. I'll put a screenshot of them here, but she's very minimal style like me, and the shoes just really add something, a little bit of texture, because they're ponytail hair, and the pattern, which it always just like, I'm like, I feel like something like that would take away from an outfit, but actually it makes the outfit just pop and adds that bit of fun to that like minimal block color style that I love wearing, and that I'm drawn to. So I was kind of tempted by them, but I didn't go for them, and I'm glad that these, I feel, these Marks and Spencer's dupes of Le Mans Barrel ballet flats, I feel like these are going to be my version of that. They're like textured, they're a pop of color. Yeah, so I'm just obsessed. I'm a little bit nervous about the size. The 4 is a tinchy bit too tight, and the 5 was falling off me, so I'm just gonna wear them around the house and see, and then maybe over the weekend I might swap them back for the 5. But speaking of leopard print, it's something that I'm really on the hunt for at the moment. My dream leopard print coat is by Malin Berger. Of course, Leanna Medine has the coat, but it's €4,000. So unless I was going to be gifted that when I'm like a super famous Instagram blogger, I would never be buying that. But I'm on the hunt for something similar. I would love a round collar leopard print coat. I just have it stuck in my mind. I'm on the hunt for like a high street or a much cheaper version, because I just love statement coats. When you have a minimal style, a statement coat just is just the best thing to have when you're stuck or want to feel fabulous but want to remain with your neutral minimal style. I'm going to continue putting these things away, and then what am I up to? I'm going to take off my makeup. I am on collection duty tonight from Crash, so I'm gonna have to leave at about 4:30. But I thought I would show you. I get a lot of questions about my closet, so I thought I would show you here a little bit of my kind of what I do with my closet and how I organize it. So the lighting probably isn't great, but here are all of my jackets, and then I have all of my pants underneath. So what I do is I like to organize by category first. So blazers, then it goes into jackets. So I'll have my denim jackets here. Then I have my kind of cropped jackets, or kind of more chic style jackets here. I like to kind of categorize by collars, so if the collars are similar, I try to do that. And then I also, within each category, I will color coordinate. So it goes from like navy, blues, browns, white or creams, whites, And then the same with my jackets and the same with my shirts. So then I have my shirts here, again, kind of color coordinated, pinstripes, whites. And then I go into my knits. Some of my knits I fold because of the, just the way these hangers are. I love these hangers from IKEA, but with knits they'll leave like a bit of a dent in the shoulder sometimes. So that's how I categorize everything. My t-shirts I fold as well, and then my denim and my trousers are similar. So everything is like work trousers, cargos are together, all of my jeans are together. So yeah, that's kind of how I do my closet. I don't know if there's much more explaining there to be done, but people ask me how I organize, and that's kind of it, I suppose. And then I have my coats in another closet, which is kind of annoying because for styling it'd be handy to have them all together. But anyway, I'm just gonna finish putting all of these things away, and then I'm gonna take off my makeup and edit. Great fun. So I just did a bit of editing there and tidying up, and I'm taking off my makeup. I thought I would check in with things that we have been watching lately. It always fascinates me. There are people that I talk to and they're like, oh, I don't really watch TV. I did this shoot for Anushka recently. She was doing a photography workshop, and she needed a model, so I stepped in and helped her out. And the makeup artist on the day was like, oh no, I don't really watch TV. And I was like, oh my god, like what do you do in the evening? But it actually made me think, because last night Connor was out and I just got so much work done in the evening. I actually love working in the evening, but it's not good for you. I then didn't sleep because I was so wired being on my phone so late. Anyway, we are currently watching Severance Series 2, and we saved a few episodes and are currently kind of binging a few. It is getting very good. I had heard that Series 2 was actually even better than Series 1. I'm not feeling that so far, but maybe it'll change. But Severance, if you haven't watched, I would highly recommend. We are big Love is Blind addicts in this house, and it's funny that the last few series, they do this reunion at the end where they bring all the people back together, and it's basically like the people that kind of were a bit dickish in the series get really trolled. Like, they leave Love is Blind and they just get such abuse online, and it was just kind of horrible to watch because like people make mistakes and you're on TV, and like if I was on TV, I don't know like how I would act, or how would I be myself, would I say things I didn't mean, would I anyway. And I just feel what in those reunions, the people, like, they get so bullied online, even if they were not nice people. I started to feel bad watching it. But this series, Connor was like, it's really annoying, like there's no like assholes in this series, there's no one like really fucking up, and it's just a bit boring. I was like, well, it's probably just less toxic, so you're not getting as high off it, which is a good thing. And he's like, oh yeah, it's a good thing that we're not watching toxic shit, but it is just so addictive. But I'm actually enjoying this series, even though there's not that much drama in it, but I'm liking it. People are just like really nice and cute together. Another series we just finished, which I'm sure I'm gonna say and everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, where have you been, like living under a rock? Myself, my mom and Connor were recently talking because we had listened to the Sharon Horgan How to Fail episode, and we were talking about Sharon Horgan, and mom was talking about catastrophe, and we were like, what's catastrophe? And it's a 4-series show with Sharon Horgan and Dan something or other, this American guy who they directed, produced and acted in the show. And my mom just came out with this, and we looked it up, and it was like 95% of Rotten Tomatoes. We were like, what the hell is this? And we got to binge 4 series of it. It is so good. I am really bad. I have like no sense of humor. I make myself out to sound like just so boring, but I find very weird things funny. And I would laugh out loud at this show. Like, I thought it was actually so funny. Genius. So I would really recommend, if you haven't watched Catastrophe, Oh my god. My mom does this sometimes where she like just like whips things out of the bag. I don't know if any of you have seen, oh my god, what is it called? Stanley Tucci's in it. I'll put it on screen here, but one day we were like trying to find a movie to watch and she was like, have you ever seen this? We were like, no, what's that? And it was like, again, 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. So we were like, oh my god. And Big Night. It's one of the best movies I've ever watched. It is so good. It's quite an old movie now, but oh my god, it's just like my mom. I've always said she's some woman for one woman. So that's my recap on what we're currently watching. And then also books that I've just finished. God, I've actually finished a lot recently. So Maggie O'Farrell, The Marriage Portrait, I really enjoyed it. I would say an 7 out of 10. If Connor was here, he'd be like, if you couldn't give it a 7, what would you give it? Because that's what he always does. It's very annoying. Because a 7 is like an easy way out. I would give it an 8, I think. I really enjoyed it. And then The Covenant Water, 10 out of 10. Is very long, so there's always a little bit of a lull in books that are that long, but oh my god, loved it. And then this again, another like 10 out of 10. I flew through this. The Dutch House by Anne Patchett, and then I have moved on to Wellness by Nathan Hill. And yeah, so far it's fine. I'm not addicted to it, I don't hate it, but yeah, it's good. But that would probably so far be my least favorite out of all of these. So that's it, and I will check in with you guys over the weekend. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow is just an editing day, so and literally just planning for another few content days. I've recently found my Embryolisse moisturizer, which I'm like coming to an end, but I just want to use the rest of it. But yeah, I will bring you along for a little bit of our weekend. Because I'm actually gonna work on Saturday, which I'm looking forward to. So I will bring you along for that. So my mom very kindly has offered to mind Abe. It's Sunday and we are gonna go get a coffee in this new coffee place that we found yesterday. We were in the city yesterday shooting something in my dad's gallery over in the eye of the sea, and we found this really cute coffee place, so we're gonna go back there and grab a coffee and then go somewhere for lunch, which we're not really sure where yet, but yeah. I'm also wearing my new coat, which I'm a little bit nervous about because I don't know, I bought it on Vestiaire and it's very 70s. Which is not a word I would ever use to describe my style. Like, I feel like I'm, oh, there's a new Alma where it's gonna be. Yeah, so I'm just like, feel like I'm breaking in this like new element of my style. But I am feeling, what am I feeling about it? I love that I can dress minimally underneath and then add this on for a bit of glam. But I definitely feel, I feel good. I like it. Okay, so we're going for a coffee. So I'm going to talk you through my outfit today. I'm wearing my new Charlotte Simone coat, which I am obsessed with. Very warm. I'm wearing a Ray long sleeve top, my Zara jeans, de hanche belt, Essen the label boots, and my Massimo bag. Oh, and my Les Becks, which I love. Bye. Okay, so that was slightly, well, just not as we planned. We arrived at the coffee shop and there was like a rave going on. It's like a sober rave, which, to be honest, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'd be paying to go to it. There was somebody doing glitter on faces and I was saying to Connor, I feel like you can still have sober like events at nighttime. I feel though, I don't know, there was something just off about it. It didn't, not for me. Anyway, we ended up having to get our coffees to go, and we sat outside because we
thought we could enjoy them on the street. But A, it was very cold, and B, honestly that area just doesn't feel very safe anymore. I used to work there, my yoga studio used to be there, and I feel like it's gotten worse since COVID because there's just not that many people living there, or the weekends are just a weird time because it's a lot of offices, so it's very quiet. So we just didn't feel, I don't know, not very vibey. So we have decided we are going to go to BB's for brunch. So we're en route there to Portobello. There's a BB's in Dunleary as well, but I actually don't like it. I don't know what it is. The food is never as good as the one in Portobello, the original place. So anyway, we are going there now, and I will bring you along because it's the gorge and the food is always good if we can get a table.
You'll get your hair and your thing. Long play.
How good it is. We're going to Madrid in 2 weeks, and I'm hyping Connor up to have his debut as a food critique because he's very good at describing how food feels in his body. So when we're in Madrid, I'll ask if he'll kind of review the food for us when we're there. But anyway, Connor has ordered this hash, like a potato hash with sausage and egg. He's given a little critique, which he's now going to share with you guys.
This is really nice. It tastes very nice. Read very well on the menu, so I was excited about it. My only issue, I give it a 9 out of 10. And why not a 10? Because of the look, which is a bit, maybe not relevant, but it's all just a bit pale on the thing. So I thought maybe if they had roasted the potatoes more. I'm actually not sure if they roasted them. They probably fried them by the looks of them, but if they had given it a bit more a brown crisp.
Okay.
Honestly, that would have been
Okay. And I think that is relevant. It's like when you eat something in a dingy place, or you eat something in like a place where there's no like buzz.
Yeah, with your eyes.
Yeah. But
Well, you do with your
all the
mouth.
experience.
That's all the experience.
So a bit more couleur to his potatoes and it would have been perfect. But mine was the usual. It's the squash eggs that I adore here. I don't really eat bread, so I would say that if you're not having bread, it's a bit soupy. There's nothing to mop it up with. So Connor's doing it for me. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now Abe is having a bath, aren't you, Abe? We have just finished our Sunday lunch tradition, which we're starting. Is Mama talking to the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. We always find ourselves at a bit of a loose end on a Sunday, and also feel like you kind of get that Sunday blues feeling, which we're trying to avoid. So we've decided we're going to start a bit of a Sunday lunch tradition. Maybe not every Sunday, but anyway, we just had our first one and it was so nice. I made my Hungarian goulash. It's not really Sunday roast as such, but anyway, it was really nice. And now it's bedtime, which is just great. So Abe's having a bath. I'm going to take my makeup off, and that is the end of today's vlog. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me for this week, and I will chat to you soon.